what a week. Again. What a week. I suppose we should discuss Robert Jenrick, really, shouldn't we? He's this sort of, if you're not familiar with him, he's a sort of right-wing Jimmy Carr, isn't he? Or Jack D kind of vibe I always get from him. Although, can't really say right-wing Jimmy Carr, can you? Because that is, in the round, Jimmy Carr, isn't it? But yes, let's talk about Robert Jenrick for but a moment. A man who has very much come through his chrysalis phase from Cameronian socially liberal conservative to frothing far-right flag-fucking fascist. The whole thing. That whole transition complete, guys. Socially liberal, David Cameron coalition Tory, to where he's at now, which is genocide ignoring, flags, lampposts, the whole shebang. The metamorphosis is complete, and of that he can be proud. Even if it was just morphing from one festering sludge pile of hate into a slightly different festering sludge pile of hate. Because a lot of people have been saying, I don't know if you've been up to speed with the coverage over the last 24 hours or however long it's been now, 24, 36 hours since he defected to Reform. But a lot of people have been saying what a change it is. And seeing him change over the last few years has been quite something. A lot of pundits I've been observing have been saying things like, well, he's been on quite a journey, has Robert Jenrick, which of course he has. He went from that small C coalition conservative to banging on about boats and flags like the rest of them. So he has sort of been on a bit of a journey. But I feel like, don't over-egg it. Like, Cameron and Osborne were also awful. People have short memories, but they were ferociously bad. They were awful, they were arrogant, they were detached, sociopathic. Austerity, their pet project. Austerity killed 300,000 people. Confirmed by the University of Glasgow a few weeks ago. If they weren't in Eton, they'd be in The Hague. Then even after government, after they left Westminster, lover of fine swines, Dave, got caught up in a lobbying scandal, didn't he? Greensill lobbying was a huge problem for him. Meanwhile, his partner in crime, George Osborne, was so hated that somebody tried to fuck up his wedding day. His actual wedding. That's how awful they were. So, I mean, yes, Jenrick is terrible. Of course he is. But he's probably always been fairly terrible. Hasn't he? He's always been in some way, shape or form like up to no good, or he's sort of knee-deep in conservative Friends of Israel is another thing, which means that he will blindly follow Netanyahu without question. He was helping donors to avoid millions of pounds in tax. He was shitty to asylum seeker children, painting over their Disney mural. So, like, when people say that he's been on a bit of a journey, or, he's lost a bit of weight, which that's also true, or he's become way more radicalised, though, in the last couple of years, I'm always like, I mean, all of that is just branding, really, isn't it? It's just the front of it. Like, this thing now, this latest development is just the next superficial layer, the next symptom to flare up from that same psychological condition and personality. It's always the same thing bubbling along, like, underneath. underneath the scab, the same self-serving, throwing people under the bus, fucking over everybody else in the furtherance of his own career, whatever the government or party he's clinging to, underneath that top branding, behind the politics, he is as far as I can see, he's the same self-serving Blackadder that he's always been. Like, isn't he? Like, I'm not a million miles off of that, am I? Like, how does he not give off immense Edmund Blackadder energy, just fucking everybody over with his own, like, Machiavellian devious plans and plots? But yeah, whatever the situation, whatever changes came before it, to me, he is always and always will be the same charmless double helping of cunt pie. It's just, for now, this week, he's marinated it with Ozempic, is how it appears. Just another